All right. Well, I think that we're just going to get started now. They just introduced the starting lineups. Hopefully, you're all doing well, man. Hopefully, you're all having yourselves a very fantastic day. Very, very quick turnaround. I figured that was going to happen. But I'm happy that we had enough time to at least stop the other stream and then just do this one. So, yeah, man. So, the Eagles, they ended up hanging on in the game that they played against the Giants. And now it's time to talk about the Sixers. So, the Sixers are taking on the Miami Heat on Christmas Day night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So, man, put your channel thing up already. All right, cool. Sounds good. All right, so we're just about ready to tip things off. Hopefully, you're all doing well. So, no Joel Embiid. It'll be Paul Reed in there as the center, and no Jimmy Butler as well. So, we'll take a look at the starting lineups in just a few moments. We just had a very, very quick turnaround. And, yeah, all right, so Reed will be tipping things off over at center circle with Bam Adebayo. And Adebayo will tip it all the way to Oubre Jr. Oubre Jr. trying to take it to the cup over towards the left side. It's no good. And it'll be Miami Heat basketball. So the Sixers do win the tip-off. So Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, Jamie Jaquez Jr., and Caleb Martin and Bam Adebayo all out there for the Miami Heat. And for the Sixers, as there's a shot that goes up and in by Kelly Oubre Jr., they'll have Maxey, Melton, Oubre Jr., Harris, and Reed all out there as well for the Sixers. So it's a 2-0 Miami start as we're 32 seconds underway. Oubre Jr. trying to take it to the cup, and he slams it home with the left hand, and we have a tie game at 2 apiece. So the Sixers are 20-8, and the Heat are 17-12. And Oubre Jr. just made a nice-looking dunk right there. So Martin now has it. He'll hand it off to Kyle Lowry. Lowry in the paint. A backdoor pass all the way to Martin. Martin inside to Adebayo, and the right hook shot is up, and it's no good, I believe, as Bam gets called for a travel. All right, cool. Merry Christmas, guys. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very, 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 very fantastic day. Maxey will hand it off to Oubre Jr., who's at the foul line. He'll just bounce past it back outside to Maxey for a three at the top of the perimeter, and it's off the mark. Bam Adebayo is the one that grabs his miss. Maxey's been playing really well over his last 5 games or so as he comes away with a strip right there, and he steals it. Maxey inside to Harris. Harris with the right-handed runner. It's up, and he's fouled. He's fouled, and they'll go to the line to shoot 2 foul shots. Sixers playing on Christmas Day. So he is Tobias Harris will go to the line for 2. They're going to really need Harris to step things up tonight, especially with no Joel Embiid. Kyle Lowry got called for the shooting foul, and Harris's first foul shot is good. So Tobias Harris, if you take a look at how he's been doing over the last 3 games, he had 33 points actually in his last game against Toronto, and then 9 points the game before that against Minnesota, and 3 versus Chicago. That was it. In 32 minutes. Second foul shot's good, and it's a 4-2 lead for the Sixers. Lowry inside to Tower Hero, and it gets denied by Kelly Oubre Jr. He tried to go up with a little dunk. Oubre Jr. said no. Oubre Jr. trying to be rewarded for his offense on the other side, but he passes it. That was a bounce pass to Paul Reed as he was in the lane right in front of the net. And we have a foul called. It'll be against Miami. It'll be against the Miami Heat. So, again, the lineup, it's Harris, Reed, Maxey, Oubre Jr., and Melton for the Sixers. And for the Heat, it's Martin, Adebayo, Lowry, Hero, and Jaquez Jr. Harris on a jumper. It's up and in. It was a line drive laser by Tobias Harris. So, Harris makes the 7-footer from in the lane. It's 6-2 to start things off for the Sixers. Hero at the top of the key. Thought about taking the 3. Now he does so on a little pump fake. It's up way too strong. And Reed comes up with his miss. Tyrese Maxey now has it. And he'll just hand it off to Harris. Harris is on the near wing. He'll try to take it into the lane towards the right side. A step back runner. It's up and in. How about Tobias Harris with another 7-foot pull-up jumper? As he's getting things going so far in the first quarter, he scored 6 points of the Sixers' 8. Tower Hero on a fadeaway 3. That's good from the near wing. Oh, man, all contested, too, from 26 feet. Maxey on the other end, dribbling around the screen, stops on a dime, pulls up for 3, and that goes in and out. Oh, boy, it went halfway in, and Bam Adebayo came up with the rebound. Didn't even have to jump for it. Hero gets the handoff. He'll take it to the lane, trying to go up against Paul Reed. He has to pass it, and he'll swing it all the way out. It was supposed to go to Lowry, but it's intercepted by Melton. DeAnthony Melton able to come in and go up with the swipe. And the interception as well. Melton trying to take it to the cup with the right hand, but he gets called for a charge. As Tower Hero was the one that had his feet set. And the Sixers, I believe, are going to challenge this, so they're going to call a timeout here. Caleb Martin was the one that actually was down under center. I thought it was Tower Hero at first, but Nick Nurse wants to challenge it, and that's why we have an early timeout. All right, I'm going to be right back. I got to set up my scoreboard the way that I want to. I'll be right back because we just did the Eagles game, and this was a very quick transition. Be right back, guys. All right, we're back. We are back on here, guys. All right, so we got the Ravens taking on the 49ers. That game should just get underway in just a few moments. So the Sixers, again, taking on the Miami Heat. So the Sixers don't have Joel Embiid tonight. And there is also no Jimmy Butler for the Miami Heat. So Nick Nurse already challenged 3 minutes in. This is according to Kyle Newbeck. Sixers are locked in, he says, unless it's unsuccessful. AJ, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you guys. David, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming on. If we're not as hype, guys, that's because we're calling 2 games today. So I'm trying to preserve my energy. My voice is not really feeling the best, and I'm really trying to just get this out there, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to get used to doing double headers. That's just how it is. So the Bucks played earlier today against the New York Knicks, and the Bucks did lose 129-122 to the Knicks. So let's see if the challenge was indeed successful or not by the Sixers. So the coach's challenge was overturned, so the Sixers retain their timeout. DeAnthony Melton makes the layup, and he's fouled too. So that was a big call that was turned over. So a 3-point play, or else it would have been a turnover. 11-5 run by Philadelphia so far. Caleb Martin with a pass, as he'll try to hand it off to try to give it to Bamba Adebayo, but it's stolen away by Oubre Jr. Kelly Oubre Jr. trying to find Paul Reed on the low block, taking on Kyle Lowry, and that's just meat on the bone for Paul Reed. That is a gimme. That's what you call that. It's a 13-5 run by Philadelphia. Adebayo trying to take Paul Reed to Septa, and Reed gets called for the foul. I'm sure that we're going to see a lot of minutes tonight from Mo Bamba, too, as the backup center. But Harris, Reed, Maxey, Oubre Jr., and Melton all in there for the Sixers. Again, Joel Embiid rolled his ankle the last game. that he played in, and that was against the Toronto Raptors. So he is out with discomfort tonight. So Adebayo, since returning from the injury in 3 straight games, he's averaging 19 points. He's been a very good rebounder for this team. First foul shot goes in and out. Just a guy that is shooting about 78% from the line. The Heat are 6th in the Eastern Conference. They have a 17-12 record, and the Sixers are 20-8. They're 3rd in the East. So Adebayo goes 1 for 2 from the line. It's a 13-6 game as the Sixers lead it by 7. 8:15 left in the first quarter. Tyrese Maxey with a bounce pass to B-ball Paul. Paul Reed on the far wing. We'll find Melton on the near wing at the three-point line. And Harris now inside the post, trying to take down 2 defenders. Hero was on him, but help was on the way. Melton gets it, goes to go up with a shot. It's blocked by Bam Adebayo. And it goes out of bounds towards the near sideline. There's 0.5 seconds left on the shot clock for the Sixers. So the Sixers will still have possession. They're probably going to go with like a little alley-oop tip or just a catch and shoot. Maxey to Harris. Harris's shot is up and it's airballed. And that's going to be a shot clock violation caused by the Miami defense. So Tyrese Maxey tried to inbound it and was not able to get something up. 7:55 left to go in the first quarter. Hero trying to take it to the lane. Tyrese Maxey strips it and blocks it and steals it. Snipes it away from Hero. Maxey on the other end at the foul line. A bounce pass inside to Reed. Reed spins, moves, and tries to pass it back outside to Maxey at the logo. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey lets it fly from way downtown. It's off the mark. Caleb Martin comes up with the rebound right there. And Bam Adebayo leading the charge as the point center. Adebayo gets Paul Reed to buy in on a pump fake. And Reed buys into it and fouls him right on the right shoulder. 7:27 to go in the first quarter. That's the second foul in a row by Paul Reed. And Adebayo will go to the line to shoot 2 more foul shots. You just cannot get Paul Reed to foul out tonight. Adebayo this season averaging 21.8 points per game. And the significance of that is that is actually a season high for him in regards to the points per game that he's made. First foul shot. That goes in. So that'll cut the deficit in half for Miami. They're down 13-7. 7:27 left in this first quarter. Couple of dribbles, and Adebayo's second foul shot is on the money. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live or if I upload. Actually, we'll hand it off to Oubre Jr. Kelly Oubre Jr. trying to take it to the cup, and he puts up a shot, and there's going to be an offensive foul called on Oubre Jr. Adebayo looked like that they were signaling a forward foul, but let's see. It was defensive goaltending, and that's what they called, so got to get that right. It looked like that they whistled for a charge, but nonetheless, the Sixers will take it. They lead at 15-8. Adebayo on the elbow. He'll try to hand it off to somebody. Fake the handoff pass to Hero, but now Adebayo jumps over Paul Reed, and it is no good. It was airballed. Maxey at the top of the perimeter. He'll hand it off to Oubre Jr. inside. Oubre Jr. didn't even look to attack, and he just handed it off to Reed. Reed back to Maxey, and we're almost halfway done this first quarter. Maxey gets a screen from Reed, backs up at the three-point line. Now we'll take it to the foul line. 3.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Harris on the far corner. It's up and in! It's good by Tobias Harris. Great improvisation by the Sixers and a great play call as well. Hero goes up for a 3 on the other end, and we have a foul called. There's a whistle, and I believe Tower Hero is going to go to the line for a couple more foul shots, unless it was on the floor. Duncan Robinson will step in for Kyle Lowry. He's been a guy that has been known for his three-point shooting, was the only D3 college player to ever make it to the NBA. Marcus Morris Sr. will also step in for Tobias Harris, and Mo Bamba will substitute for Paul Reed. So Jaquez Jr. gets the inbound as he just takes it to the cup, and nobody was on him. It's 18-10. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left in this first quarter. As Tyrese Maxey will go over towards the right side. Bamba gets it. He'll hand it off to D'Anthony Melton. Melton takes 2 dribbles, pulls up the trigger, and Caleb Martin comes away with the rebound. Outlet pass to Tower Hero, and nobody was on him. as it was a long rebound and he was set free like he was going into the end zone like a receiver for a touchdown. 18-12. Melton with a dribble handoff, or a fake dribble handoff, that is. It was supposed to go to Morris Sr. Melton's shot is off the mark. He grabs his own rebound, though, and gives it back to Oubre Jr. for a far corner three, and he nails it. Bullseye. 21-12. Sixers up by 9. Jaquez Jr. finds Hero with an elbow jumper. No, grabs his own rebound. The runner is back up, and that goes in and out. Another offensive rebound by the Heat. Caleb Martin had it, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll still be Heat basketball. It'll still be Miami Heat basketball. 5:22 left to go in this first quarter. Merrick, what's going on, my guy? Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming back here, man. Hit that thumbs up button, guys, and hit that subscribe button. It's all we ask, man. It's all that we ask for. We don't ask for much, guys. So there will be a tip-off over at the Heat foul line. Sixers lead it by 9. It's 21-12. 14 seconds left on the shot clock if the Heat retain possession, because they got a new 14 off the rebound. Mo Bamba will be going up against Caleb Martin. 13 seconds left on the shot clock now as the tip-off is made and the Sixers win it. Tyrese Maxey saves it from going out of bounds towards the baseline, and Patrick Beverley's now in there for the Sixers. Beverley with a handoff to Maxey. Maxey tries to go up with a right-handed shot. A layup no good, and Martin is the one that crashes the board. Martin trying to take it to the lane, and Patrick Beverley gets called for a blocking foul. He tried to set his feet as Caleb Martin was trying to bulldoze him right towards the cup. Let's see again if Beverley's feet were set. Oh, they certainly were. They certainly were. And Caleb Martin, that should be a charge. That should be a charge. Beverley did a good job at planting his feet, but they won't challenge it. And Caleb Martin will go to the line to shoot 2 foul shots. So that was a bad call by the ref. Tough, though, to see it, though, to be fair, when you're watching it in real time. First foul shot is up, and it hits the left side of the rim as it goes out. So the Celtics, they won 126-115 earlier today. The Warriors, they lost 120-114, and the Knicks ended up beating the Milwaukee Bucks 129-122. Second foul shot is good that time. It's now 21-13. That's what the score is. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Patrick Beverley has it for the Sixers. He'll find Maxey at the top of the perimeter. A screen gets set by Bamba, goes over towards the left side. Maxey, that is. They'll swing it around the timeline. Marcus Morris Sr. in there for the Sixers. As he spins, goes up with an elbow jumper from the far elbow. It's off the mark, and Tower Hero grabs the miss as he leaps up to get the rebound. Hero, back to Love. Kevin Love, that is, for 3. It's off the mark. And Patrick Beverley saves it as he almost got fouled out of bounds. It's now 5-on-4 as Caleb Martin was on him and tried to strip it away. Maxey going into the lane, trying to go coast to coast. Euro step and a fadeaway, no good. It was actually a right-handed underscooped layup, almost like a reverse layup. Martin trying to find Jaquez Jr. Jaquez trying to hand it off to Duncan Robinson for a triple, and it's nothing but net from the near wing. A flamethrower by Miami. They've been a very good three-point shooting team when you have snipers like Duncan Robinson, Tower Hero, and so many others. Maxey will hand it off to Beverley again. Patrick Beverley at the top of the key with nobody on him, and he throws up a 3. No good, and another rebound by Miami on the other side. Sixers are getting out-rebounded and out-hustled so far in this game. Hero with an elbow jumper. And that's off the mark. That was actually from just beyond the little circle beyond the foul line. Sixers do get a rebound that time. Marcus Morris Sr., who still has a little bit of some offensive game left in him, will just hand it off to Tyrese Maxey. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey's runner is up, and that's a little bit too strong. Tyrese Maxey has been ice cold so far in this game, and the Miami Heat are going on a little run as a timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra and the Heat. With 3:17 left to go in the first quarter, Sixers will be right back in just a few moments, and I got to take a very quick step off. See you very soon. All right, we're back on here, guys. Hopefully you're all doing well. So we got the Niners and Ravens score up right now. Sorry that this was covered just a little bit. There we go. All right, so we got these. We got this game up. In case you are tuning in, the Eagles did win as they hung on to beat the New York Giants by the skin of their teeth. Came out, and the Eagles were able. They were actually up 20-3 at halftime. And, well, they ended up hanging on. The Giants would then score 15 points in the third quarter. And the Eagles would just take care of business at the very end as they won 33-25 against the Giants. At halftime, we're going to go get some tea, so that's what we're going to do. So this is going to be a little bit of a different Sixers call because we just did because we're doing a doubleheader. You know what I'm saying? But we're still keeping the same energy. DFJ, man, what's going on? Mike Green, how you guys doing? We should raid Rising Rhino sometime, or not Rising Rhino, Snowman sometime. I will post his link. I probably won't be able to raid with you guys, but I will post his link during halftime. That's what I'll do. I will make sure that I have that up right now, and that's what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Actually has to pass the ball. I hear you, man. I totally hear you. I totally hear you. I'm with you, man. All right, so Snowman has 3 people on there watching his chat, and we'll raid his channel at halftime. I'll be sure that I leave a thumbs up, though. DFJ, did you watch that Eagles game? 25 people on here watching. Let's get 25 likes, and let's get 3 more subscribers to give us to 1,600. I really want us to get to 1,600. Spread the word. We got 3 new subscribers on our Eagles game that we did. Angel Gray, I'll have to look her up. She's, I'll have to look her up as a sideline reporter. I've never heard of her before. But yeah, 3 more subscribers. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here's a runner that's up by Jaquez Jr., and that's up and in. Nobody was on him. It was from the paint area, and the right-handed baby hook is good. 21-18 now is the score. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Mo Bamba at the top of the wing, and they'll just hand it off to Beverly. Beverly back to Daniel House Jr. Bounce pass inside to Harris and stripped and stolen away by Jaquez Jr. If you just subscribed to my channel, comment who you are down below. Thank you so much. Duncan Robinson trying to go up with a shot. It's blocked, though. Actually, it was not blocked, but it was just a good contest on the defensive side. Daniel House Jr. trying to lay it up and in on the other end, and he's not able to do so. However, he is fouled. So Jaquez Jr., remind me if I'm saying this correctly. Is it Jamie Jaquez Jr.? And I should know this, but I didn't have time to look this up before the game. I didn't think he was going to be in the starting lineup today, so that is my fault. Is it Jamie Jaquez Jr.? I remember he played for UCLA. Daniel House Jr., his first foul shot is up, and that is off the mark. Actually hit the front of the rim, and it just didn't go in. 21-18 is the score. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter. House Jr. in 17 games this season, just averaging about 12.5 minutes per game, and a little bit less than 4 points per game as well. Second foul shot is good, though. And he goes 1 for 2 from the line. Jaquez Jr. trying to take it to the cup on the other side. Goes up with a baby hook, and that's good. Jaquez Jr. able to get 6 points. He's 3 for 3 from the field so far. 22-20. Sixers are only up by 2. Beverly trying to find Bamba on the far corner. He'll hand it back off to Beverly. They'll swing it around the timeline. Harris has it. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. He's over at the logo. And now here's House Jr. on the fadeaway 3-point shot. That's up, and it's off the mark. Great defense by Duncan Robinson. And our rebound goes to Miami. Kyle Lowry on the far wing. Getting Mo Bamba to buy on a pump fake. He'll pass it, get the ball back, and he'll pass it again to Adebayo. Adebayo's shot is off the mark. And another rebound goes to Mo Bamba. Jamal Cain, is the one that actually missed the shot. So Harris swings it outside to Morris Sr. for 3. And the Sixers just cannot put an end to this run by Miami. Jaquez Jr. again. Layup is up, and that's good. And now the Heat are on an 8-0 run. They're actually on a 10-1 run over their last 4 minutes and 15 seconds. We're tied and locked in at 22. Beverly on the near wing. The Heat do a good job of playing scrappy on the defensive side. Bounce pass inside that's intercepted again by Miami. Jaquez Jr., his name's been called a lot. He gets the steal. A shot's up on the other end. It's deflected and blocked by Daniel House Jr. House Jr.'s shot on the other end can't get that one to fall. He could not do it. 55 seconds to go. There's a shot that goes up and in, or that goes up and that goes in and out again by Miami. So Kevin Love has the rebound, the long rebound at the three-point line, and the layup is no good. 45.6 seconds to go. A whole lot of action between both of these teams so far. It is 22-22. Patrick Beverly gets called for the shooting foul, and he can't believe it. So Kevin Love, a guy that has been around for a very long time. He's played with the Minnesota Timberwolves. He won a championship with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's averaging just 9.5 points per game this season. He's shooting 37% from the line, and he's averaging 6.5 rebounds per game. He's had a very nice career, and he's probably going to be, he's a future Hall of Famer for sure. First foul shot is good by the guy Kevin Love and the Heat. If you just subscribe to my channel, comment who you are down below. We need 2 more now to get to 1,600. So Jaquez Jr. able to come out of the game. As will sub out for Bam Adebayo. DeAnthony Melton will sub in for Mo Bamba. Again, let me know if I'm saying his name correctly. Jamie Jaquez Jr. Please let me know. I don't want to sound like a fool. If you're listening, please let me know how to pronounce it. 24-22. Harris on the near corner trying to take it to the cup. Kicks it outside to Daniel House Jr. for another triple. And the Sixers cannot buy a 3. Melton did try to tip it as it goes at a bounce towards the Sixers baseline. And I believe that the Sixers will actually keep possession as it goes at a bounce. It's Jaime Jaquez when pronouncing. Thank you. Jaime Jaquez. That's how you say it. All right, Morris Sr. gets the inbound for a near corner 3, and another one goes in and out. The Sixers just cannot buy a 3 to start off this game. It is unbelievable. They're trailing 24-22. They haven't scored in a matter of almost 5 minutes. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Heat have it. Lowry all the way to Adebayo. Adebayo back inside. It's deflected, though, by Morris Sr., and it goes at a bounce towards the near sideline. 6.6 seconds left on the clock and 3.6 on the shot clock. Donald, thanks so much for subscribing, my guy. Appreciate it. 3.6 seconds on the shot clock. Lowry will inbound it. They'll try to hand it off to Bam Adebayo. Adebayo has to put up a prayer. It's up, and it somehow goes in. Daniel House Jr. played solid defense. Here's Morris Sr. with a prayer from the Kazia Center sign. And it's just a little short. He airballed it. So the Heat lead it 26-22. Their defense settles in. And we go into quarter number 2 as the Sixers are down by 4. I'll be right back. I'm going to take another break. All right, we're back. We are back on here. Did the Niners get a safety? Wow, they got a safety. That's wild. Where did Larry go? He was on here, and then he just he was on the Eagles one at the end. I thought he was going to come back on for the Sixers one. Hopefully I see him. Oh, boy. We love each and every one of you, man. Thanks so much for sticking this out with us. Today, it's a grind. It is definitely a grind for us. and hopefully we try to put up the best product that we can out there. So I want to know, who's going to win this game, guys? Who is going to win this game? Are the Sixers going to be able to take this, or is it going to go to Miami? Who wins tonight? Who wins? Just simple question. Sixers or the Heat? And I don't want any bias. I want actual opinions. Who wins this game? There's our poll question. Comment your answers down below. We got 23 lovely people on here watching. And we need 2 more subscribers again to get to 1,600. Tell your friends, man. Come on. We just need 2 more. Just 2. That's it. Then I'll stop bugging you guys about this. Ugh, we just need 2 more. Just tell your friends to come on here. That's literally it. Just be like, yo, can you, subscribe to my boy JJ? He does a lot of really cool stuff. You should check him out. I've been telling my friends about this channel all the time. All right, so 67% of you so far, just on 3 votes, have said the Heat. What's up, Jay? Merry Christmas, man. And your family, my guy. Thank you. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yep. We celebrate Hanukkah, but Merry Christmas to you, first of all, and happy holidays to those of you that celebrate. All right, we just need 1 more subscriber now to get to 1,600. If you just subscribed, man, I really do appreciate it. Comment who you are down below, and I'll give you a shout-out. Niners just got a field goal, too. Wow. 1 more. 1 more. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. We did it. Nice. Very, very nice. If you just subscribe to my channel, comment who you are. Let's go. We got to 1,600. It took us a while, but you know what? We got it. We got it. That's nice. And again, I don't do this without you guys. So thank you for those of you that did subscribe to my channel to help me reach that goal today. All right, 26-22. Miami leads it by 4 as we start off the second quarter. Comment who you are down below if you just subscribed to my channel, and I'll give you a shout-out. 11:45 left in the second quarter, and we have a player down on the Heat. Oh, that's not good. As Kyle Lowry was the one that was down. He has a hard time getting back up, and we have a foul. That was an intentional foul made by, I believe it was Daniel House Jr., or it was Bam Adebayo. I'm sorry. I got the Santa hat. I was just sweating, my guy. I've been doing this for like 3.5 hours. So I have it right here. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like right here. So I had to take it off because I'm sweating, bro. Kyle Lowry, man, took a very hard trip to the deck. And KJ Martin will come in for Marcus Morris Sr. Tyrese Maxey also subs in for Patrick Beverly. What's up, Snowman? How you doing, man? Oh, we lost a subscriber. Oh, boy. I hate when that happens. I feel like that happens every time we reach, like, a new mark. 28-22, 11:33 left to go in the second quarter. Here's Maxey on the handoff to Tobias Harris. Harris on the far wing, trying to dribble around a couple of defenders. Harris puts up a 3-point shot. It's up, and it doesn't even hit the rim. Sixers are just 2 for 13 from downtown so far to start off this game. Meanwhile, the Heat are 2 for 4. They swing it around the timeline. Love has it. He'll find Adebayo. Adebayo's elbow jumper is way too strong, and Melton is the one that climbs the ladder and comes down the chimney with the rebound. 28-22 with 11 minutes left in the second quarter. We're just a minute underway. Melton at the top of the key tries to find Harris on the low corner for a 3, and that's off the mark. Again, the Sixers, they've missed 12 or about 10 out of their last 12 threes. 28-22. And we have a foul called on the other end. It'll be on Paul Reed. This is the thing about the 3, man. Living and dying by the 3. When the shots aren't falling, you know, you're not going to get a lot of scoring, and it becomes a different game to watch. But when shots are falling and things are looking good, it's a different story. Heat are on a 16-1 run. The Sixers have not even scored a field goal within their last 7 minutes. It's really crazy. Here comes Duncan Robinson, who's standing at the top of the key as he gets the inbound. He's at the logo. He's being guarded by KJ Martin. Works around the screen. Robinson for 3 again. It's on the near wing, and it's good. It is good by Duncan Robinson. And now the Heat have put up 31 points. Yes, sir. We got the hat. We're just sweating, man, and we had to take it off. You know what I'm saying? Paul Reed trying to take it to the cup. It's blocked by Bam Adebayo. And we have a foul called on Bam. It does look good, though, so I might as well actually try to put it back on. That's what we'll do. Can't put it over the ears, though. Let's see if we can, maybe that's a little bit better. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. Nice. I wish that we could see this part, though. I have to, keep it right here. All right, cool. That's better. Oh, boy. 31-22 is the score. Reed misses the first foul shot, and the second one, he misses that one as well. So he goes 0 for 2 from the line. Can't buy a bucket at the foul line. Sixers cannot buy a bucket, period. Bam Adebayo trying to take his defender, Paul Reed, the SEPTA, and he does so. When you're missing Joel Embiid, this is what happens. It's now 33-22, a 21-1 run by Miami. Maxey almost lost it, and he'll try to find D'Anthony Melton. Give the Heat, though, a lot of credit for getting back on defense. Melton's layup is no good, and the Heat continued to play very physical on the defensive side. Here's Lowry on an alley-oop pass to Bam Adebayo, and Reed commits the foul. That's now Paul Reed's third personal foul. He's still getting into foul trouble, and you can't have that happen, especially when you don't have your star center with you. Merry Christmas, guys. Hopefully you're all doing well. Avery Washington, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Larry, we got to 1,600. You missed the milestone. You're late. You're late. You missed it. 9:39 to go in the second quarter. Adebayo at the foul line. First foul shot's up. And that one goes in and out. So Bam just has 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists so far. And now Mo Bamba will step back in, and that's probably going to be it for Paul Reed for the first half. Just 4 fouls in the matter of less than 10 minutes. Adebayo's second foul shot is good, and he hits that one. It's now 34-22 with 9.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. They're going to need Tyrese Maxey to be very aggressive. Harris at the foul line, trying to take his defender, Kyle Lowry, up on a shot. It's up, and it finally goes in. That's the first bucket by the Sixers since the first quarter, with about 5 minutes left in that quarter. Heroes, runner, no good, and another rebound by Bam Adebayo, but we have a loose ball foul called. It'll be on the Sixers. It'll actually be a shooting foul on D'Anthony Melton. The Sixers taking on the Heat. It's 34-24 with 9:12 left in the second quarter. And the first foul shot, it goes in and out by Tyler Hero. So, Hero just 5 points today. A guy that's 23 years old. He went to Kentucky, was a first-round draft pick by the Heat. He was the 13th overall pick in the 2019 draft. He's averaged 24 points per game this season, 5.5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists on 48% shooting from the field. He does make the second foul shot. Here's Maxey on the other end, stops on a dime, pulls up from the elbow, and it does not go in. Another rebound by Bam Adebayo, who just continues to box out his defenders. Adebayo trying to find somebody inside. It's stripped by K.J. Martin and intercepted by Tobias Harris. Harris to K.J. Martin. Martin tries to lay it up and in with the left hand. It's good. Sixers have to do a good job in the transition game if they want to try to get back into this. Adebayo with 4 rebounds and 10 points and 2 assists. Here's Duncan Robinson trying to find Adebayo. Adebayo will just dribble it out and hand it off to Lowry. Lowry trying to work around the screen. They're just utilizing the pick and roll, almost working every time. Rebounded, though, off the bad shot by Adebayo, and the Sixers have it. Sixers have it now. Actually trying to work around the screen, goes over towards the right side, finds Melton for a wide-open 3. And again, the Sixers now shooting 2 for 15 from the 3. Mo Bamba trying to go up with a block, and Keene is the one that gets fouled. So they're just 2 for 15 from 3, and they're just not hitting their shots. And part of that, I mean, some of them are wide open looks, but the other part of it, too, is that the Heat are just doing a good job at guarding the perimeter. And you just need the Sixers to start making their shots. That's one of the reasons why they're down by 10, and it seems like that they're down by a lot more. All right, first foul shot is good by Jamal Cain. And now Kelly Oubre Jr. will sub in for KJ Martin. So Jamal Cain, the 24-year-old from Oakland, who's a rookie, averaging just about 4.5 points per game, 1.5 rebounds as well. He had 14 points, not in the last game, but the game before that one, as they were able to beat the Charlotte Hornets. And he played 29 minutes. Does make the second foul shot. Oubre Jr. trying to take it on the other end, and great defense by Miami. They just continue to clog that paint. 37-26. Tyler Hero off to Duncan Robinson. Robinson's shot is off the mark. DeAnthony Melton comes away with the block. KJ Martin to Bamba. Bamba's shot is up and in. Mo Bamba doing a good job at just making the easy layup. And again, the Sixers doing a good job of getting in the fast break. That's what they're going to have to do in this game. And try to close out better on the Heat. Lowry for 3, and he just nails it from the near corner as the Sixers could not close him out. So the Heat are 4 for 6. The Sixers are 3 for 16 from downtown. 5 points by Lowry. Maxey back to Mo Bamba for 3 at the top of the perimeter, and he drains that one. So Mo Bamba has scored the last 5 points for the Sixers, and maybe that could help them. Lowry hands it back off to Adebayo. Adebayo back with a handoff to Tyler Hero. Hero back to Adebayo, who goes into the lane, and it's just easy. It's too easy for the Heat. They are getting anywhere that they want to, and the Sixers just continue to be out of sorts. Melton at the foul line, trying to dribble inside. Bounce pass to Bamba, and Mo Bamba. How about 7 straight points by him, and a timeout is called by Miami. Maybe the Sixers have found something here as Mo Bamba just has the hot hand. And we have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra with 6:39 left to go in the second quarter. And the Sixers will be right back in just a few moments. All right, comment your thoughts down below about this game, man. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Oh, boy. What a game, man. It's 8:51 p.m. Eastern Time. The Sixers had missed 15 consecutive shots before the Harris basket. Austin Krell just tweeted out this. He said, quote, "One would give Lofton some minutes because needs someone with any level of self-creation inside to get offense moving, even if you sacrifice on defense." And number 2, he says, quote, "The way this game is going, having someone who can create chaos in passing/driving lanes would be helpful. Why no Covington?" And that's a very good question. I don't know why Robert Covington's not playing out there. And that is a very good, even Jaden Springer, you know? Maybe you want to try to utilize both of them more in the passing lanes. Dingle Dongle, thanks for the donation, my guy. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, please feel free to do so. You can donate via Super Chat, which is down below, or you can also donate via PayPal or Venmo. The links to those are in the live chat from the bots, and that's what you guys can do. They're also in the description as well. I do appreciate the donation, man. We need 6 more likes to get to 30, and we have 34 people on here watching. So the name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We were just on for the Eagles game. We do Eagles football, Sixers basketball, and Phillies baseball on here. That's what we do. I hope that you all like this cast. Voice is running a little bit low tonight. I don't know why. My voice just has not been feeling good over the last couple of days. So I'll have to take care of that and just rest it up tomorrow. I'm probably not going to be talking a lot. I'm trying to, and it's hard because, when I'm talking to my family, because I'm doing this every day and I want to keep my voice in the best condition, it's just hard because sometimes you're just talking to people and you don't really focus on that as much, and I think I got to do a better job at that. I really do. I think I have to be talking a little bit less when I have very hectic days and my voice is not feeling good because this is my instrument, guys. If you just subscribe to the channel, comment who you are down below. I appreciate you for subscribing to this channel. We do traditional play-by-play on here, guys, and I think that that's what makes this channel so cool. That's what I want to go into, and that's why I started this channel in the first place. But I figured, that there would be more of a bigger market for this, and there's really not. And that's no disrespect to anybody that does watch parties on here. It's just the way it is, So if you guys are driving, if you guys want to have a clear picture of what's going on in your head, we treat this like a radio broadcast for every game that we do. So let's see. Duncan Robinson at the top of the corner trying to hit up a three, but he passes it to Love. Love trying to take it to the baseline, kicks it back out to Hero on a moving three-pointer. It's up and in. Man, Tower Hero just made that one look so easy. It's 45-33. What's up, Bamba? Thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it. We're just halfway done this second quarter. Tyrese Maxey. Hard to believe this, but he has no points. He's 0 for 7 from the field. Maxey goes into the lane, no good. And Mo Bamba cleans up the glass. Make that now 9 straight points by Bamba. He's 4 for 4 from the field and 1 for 1 from downtown. Sixers can't get back on defense, though, and close out the passing lane again as that one is up and in by Tower Hero. Tyrese Maxey trying to hand it off to Harris. Tobias Harris at the top of the perimeter, dribbling over towards his left side, spinning, and handing it off to Melton with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. He's at the top of the key. A lob pass inside to Harris. Harris fades away. Goes up with a shot. It's rebounded by Kevin Love and saved and intercepted by Bamba. Bamba with the loose change puts it up and puts it in. He has scored 11 straight points for the Sixers. And now it's 47-37. Kevin Love's three-pointer is up and in. The perimeter defense has been a huge problem as now the Heat are 6 for 8 from downtown. Harris for 3 off the pass by Oubre Jr., and he answers back with a 3 of his own after Kevin Love hit his triple. 50-40, Sixers only down by 10. It feels like they're down by a lot more, though. Hero trying to find Robinson. Robinson's 3 from the near wing. He's human. Duncan Robinson, a guy that's about shooting 39% from 3, if not higher. Melton on the near wing, trying to get some separation over Tower Hero. And he'll just pass it out to Bamba for another 3 again. Oh, Mo Bamba does it! What a display he's putting on tonight. If you guys remember the game that he had last year with the Magic against the Sixers, he had 30 points in the first half, and so far, he has scored 14 of the last 17 points for Philadelphia. Another bucket made on the other end by Jaquez Jr. So here's Maxey. Maxey has no points so far. He's getting a whole lot of double teams on him. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll try to take it to the foul line. Runner is up, and it goes in and out. Kevin Love with the rebound. Hero trying to take it to the cup, inside, outside to Robinson for 3. Too strong, and Bamba trying to get the rebound, and it'll be Miami basketball. No foul was called. Nothing like that. 3:37 left in the second quarter. Keep feeding the hot hand, Mo Bamba. Bam Adebayo will step on in for Kevin Love, as Love will take a very quick seat. 3:37 left in this second quarter. Robinson tries to find Adebayo at the foul line, and Adebayo will hand it off to Hero. Hero's runner from the right hand is good, just at the elbow. Every time Mo Bamba answers, the Miami Heat just are able to answer back, and we have a timeout called by Nick Nurse as the Sixers get into their zone. And with 3:22 left to go in the second quarter, the Sixers are down by 11. Sloppy game, man. We figured it was going to be sloppy without Joe, but this is a game where you ask Nick Nurse, why not Robert Covington? Is something wrong with Covington? Was there something that we missed beforehand? He's 6 for 6 from the field, Mo Bamba, that is. It's impressive. Very, very impressive. Oh, boy. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Algo Gang, do your thing. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We're live for Sixers basketball, Eagles football, and Phillies baseball games. All right, let's take the hat off. Starting to sweat again. Hopefully we're not catching anything, but whatever. At halftime, I hate to do this, but I am going to take a break, and I am probably going to make myself a cup of tea and go downstairs because something's not right. What time did we start this? We started this at 8. All right, cool. Comment your thoughts about this game, man. Not a whole lot of participation from you guys in the chat. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Got 32 people on here. I'm sure that one of you has something to say about this game. Very sloppy. Besides that, though, Sixers are 5 for 18 from downtown, which means that they've made only 28% of their threes. And the Heat are shooting 60% from 3, and that's the difference. Seriously, that is the difference of this game. The Heat are also just out-rebounding the Sixers 25-16, and they're out-assisting the Sixers as well, 13-9. The Heat have a very good team. The question is that when Embiid does come back, can the Sixers do a good job at getting Embiid involved? Well, that's not really the question. It's not can they get him involved, but how will they do once Embiid is back in there? Because he makes a big difference. He really does. Makes a very big difference. So Baltimore has 3 points, and the 49ers have 5. That's an odd game so far. 14-16 to go in the second quarter, so that second quarter just got started. Wow. Oh, boy. All right, well, how much time is left in this quarter? 3:22. And again, we're going to take a step off for halftime, so that's what we'll do. So Melton, a good job of just trying to find Mo Bamba, who just continues to have the hot hand. Mike Green says it's a hockey game. All right. So Bamba will try to swing it inside the Maxey. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be last touched by Caleb Martin. So, again, Maxey trying to go into the lane. He has no points, literally no points so far for Tyrese Maxey. He's 0 for 8 from the field, 0 for 3 from downtown. And we have a foul called on Duncan Robinson as the inbound was supposed to go to Oubre Jr. from the Sixers baseline to the top of the key. Bamba was the inbounder, and there was nothing to it. 3:15 left in the second quarter as Bamba gets the inbound again. A dribble handoff to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey not getting any separation. He's at the foul line. Alley-oop pass to Bamba. Bamba can't get it to go. Harris gets the rebound and stripped though and stolen away by Jaquez Jr. Jaquez trying to take it to the cup. It's up, no good. And the putback is no good either, but we have a foul called. It'll be against the Sixers. The Sixers have 5 timeouts left, and so do the Heat. So Jaquez will head to the foul line to shoot a pair of free throws. 10 points for him in a very good first quarter. He's 5 for 6 from the field, has 2 boards and 2 steals as well. He's been very scrappy on the defensive side, and he makes the first foul shot as the Heat lead it by a dozen. The Heat are outscoring the Sixers in this quarter, 29-21. Sixers had 22 points with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, but then we're just not able to make any sort of bucket to end that first quarter. Second foul shot's good, so it's a 13-point game. Harris will hand it off to Oubre Jr. Kelly Oubre Jr. dribbling towards the right side, goes up with a layup, and it's way too strong. Jaquez Jr. comes away with the rebound, trying to get a shot off. It's blocked by Bamba, but they're going to call goaltending. They will call defensive goaltending on Mo Bamba, and it's now 58-43. Harris trying to block it, and there was a high arcing layup, and it just went above the rim. So there you have it. Patrick Beverley now with the Sixers, or with the basketball at the Sixers zone. They'll just hand it off to Maxey. So Tyrese Maxey will get the handoff back from Bamba. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey pulls up from the parking lot, lets it fly, and that's off the mark too. Tyrese Maxey 0 for 9 from the field and 0 for 4 from 3. There's a layup that goes up, and that's a little too strong by Miami. So Harris going into the lane, goes up with a shot. It's blocked by Bam Adebayo. And again, the Heat just doing a good job at playing very physical with the Sixers. 2:05 to go as Harris's shot was blocked by Adebayo, and the Sixers just cannot get over that wall. Beverley trying to find Maxey, and now they'll just hand it off to Bamba. Well, Bamba with a dribble handoff to Beverley. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Beverley lets it fly for 3. Oh, man, he had a lot of space and all day and night to shoot that. The Sixers now 5 for 20 from downtown. Nothing is going in. Adebayo parts the Red Sea and slams it home. And now the Heat are up by 17. The Sixers cannot put an end to this run by Miami. Maxey trying to slow the tempo down as they'll hand it off to Bamba. Bamba hands off to Harris. Tobias Harris kicks it out to Beverley for 3 on the far wing. And finally, that goes in. Patrick Beverley able to capitalize. And the Sixers trail by 14 with 1:20 left in the first half. Hero gets the fake handoff, and he goes inside. Shots up, no good. Good job by Beverley on the closeout. Harris almost got the ball stripped and stolen away. Harris to Oubre Jr. for a 3 on the near wing. It's good. And the Heat could not close out in transition, and the Sixers make them pay. They're down by 11. A 6-0 run by the Sixers on back-to-back threes by Beverley and Oubre Jr. Hero trying to swing it all the way to Robinson. Robinson trying to take it to the lane. And back to Hero for 3. It's up and in. The Sixers just not doing a good job at guarding the passing lanes by the Heat. And again, I don't know why Covington is not in there. And Jaden Springer as well. Maxey on the near wing. He has really just been ice cold tonight. No points for him. They'll hand it off to Harris. Tobias Harris trying to find Maxey. And now we'll just hand it off to Oubre Jr. for a top-of-the-key three-pointer. Too strong. Shot clock unplugged. 63-49. Heat are going to hold for one more possession. Tyler Hero at the logo. 15 seconds left as the shot clock's unplugged. And he's being guarded by Patrick Beverley. So Hero at the logo. 5 seconds left to go. Hero dribbles it towards the right side. Finds Robinson. Robinson left wide open for a 3. No, Adebayo's shot on the putback is no good. And we go into halftime. Sixers down by 14 as they are getting outplayed in Miami. So it's 63-49. We'll be right back after halftime. I will see you really soon. We're going to go make some tea, and I will be right back. Don't you worry. Don't go anywhere, guys. We're back, guys. We are back. Sorry about that. We're gonna take one more sip of tea. There we go. All right, that's better. All right, so I'll be honest. The vocal cords are not doing pretty well so far. I don't know what's going on, but we're fighting through this, man, because that's just what we do. You guys know how we roll on here. But anyhow, so the Sixers, they are down by 14 points as they're in halftime versus the Miami Heat. So the Heat are up 63-49. The Heat put up 37 points in that second quarter, and the Sixers only put up 27. So, but they really have to just come out of these gates, and they got to do a much better job at just cleaning up the glass. They got to out-hustle. They got to out-rebound this Miami team and just make their shots. I mean, they're not making their shots. Tyrese Maxey has not even scored a point, guys. He has not even scored a point in the first half, and that's the first time that that's happened to him. I don't ever recall a time that that's ever happened to Tyrese Maxey. So, all right, here we go. So the Heat will start things off with the basketball here in the second half. There we go. Braden, what's going on, my guy? Thanks for coming on here. So at about you trying to step up against Kelly Oubre Jr., we have a whistle called. It'll be on the Sixers as we're just 18 seconds underway to start off this third quarter. Bamba gets a defensive 3-second violation called. But here we go. So Tower Hero will go to the line to shoot a foul shot. It's a technical foul on Mo Bamba. The first shot is good. So he drains that one. I'm frustrated, says DFJ, but I'm still happy at the same time because this proves we are not as deep as people think. The Sixers are a deep team. They are. Tonight, they need to be a little bit deeper, though. They need another primary ball handler. They need a third scoring option. I agree with that. Here's Tower Hero for three off the other end, and that's up and in. It's from the far wing. It's 67-49. 11:25 to go in the third quarter. Tower Hero with 20 points. They just can't close out tonight. That's the problem. D'Anthony Melton on the near elbow, as he'll try to hand it off to Bamba. Bamba trying to hand it back off to Melton for a three at the top of the key, and it goes in and out. So there you go. The Sixers just continuing to slack on the three-point shooting. They're 7 for 24, and the Heat are 8 for 13. So that's been a very big struggle. What's up, Raiden? How you doing? DFJ is laughing. There's another shot that goes up and in by Jaquez Jr. He makes a 23-foot three-point jumper, and it's now 70-49. Maxey with a bounce pass to Bamba. Bamba takes it right to the cup. It's up, and we have a charge called. It'll actually I think it's either going to be a travel or a charge on Bamba. Couldn't see what the call was. They're going to say it's a travel. It's 70-49, 10.5 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Lowry trying to kick it out to Tower Hero. Hero's on the far wing, gets a screen. Lowry will try to put it back up, and we have another whistle on the other end. So it's 70-49. No, man, what's Magic 44, my guy? What is it? What is that? So, Jaquez Jr. trying to take it to the cup. As he'll kick it back out to Lowry. Lowry again trying to find another three-point shot that's way off the mark by R.J. Hampton. They had the look, just couldn't cash it in. Harris trying to back down his defenders. He'll kick it out to Bamba. Bamba back to Oubre Jr. for three. And he finally hits that one. So Kelly Oubre Jr. is 3 for 4 from three. Harris is 2 for 4, so they've both been efficient. And Bamba's 2 for 2. It's just everybody else has not made a three. There's another layup that goes up, and good defense by Bamba on R.J. Hampton. Maxey on the other end. Can he get his first 2 points? He puts it up, and it goes up and finally goes in. So Tyrese Maxey with his first 2 points of the game here in the third quarter. As he gets a layup to fall, it's 70-54, 23 minutes for the young fella and 2 points. Adebayo's 2-point shot, it gets the friendly bounce as it bounces towards the right side of the rim, and it goes in. 72-54, Bam Adebayo with 14 and 9. Now make it 16-9. Melton trying to find Harris on the far wing. Harris dribbles it towards the foul line, steps back, pulls up for 2. And Bamba, did he tip it in? I don't think he did. They gave it to Tobias Harris. That's what they gave the bucket to. It's 72-56. Lowry trying to find Bamba. It's stolen away, though, by the Sixers. So Adebayo lost it on the turnover. Maxey puts up a shot, and it was blocked by Kyle Lowry, and the Sixers still retain the possession. At the same time, because I just changed my user. The user that texts you on the live on Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Oh yeah, man. Thanks for coming on here. Bamba's at the top of the key. He'll find D'Anthony Melton in the far corner for 3, and he connects. So the Sixers down by 13 with 8.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. It's 72-59. Hero at the top of the key. He'll hand it off to Martin. Martin back to Hero again for another triple, and he's human. Sixers just have to try to take advantage of this drought by Miami. Maxey with a runner, way too strong. You still want him to continue to take the shots, but it's a 4-on-2 here for Miami. Sixers get back on defense, though. Hero being guarded by Maxey, and Lowry's left wide open for 3, way too strong. Bamba corrals the board, and the Heat and the Sixers have it back, 72-59. Harris dribbling around the screen, finds Mo Bamba for 3 on the far wing. It goes in! 72-62, and a timeout is called by Miami. Sixers are on a 13-9 run to start off the third quarter as they're down by 10, and Eric Spoelstra wants to talk things over with his team. Now you know who I am that text you. Oh, that's cool, man. That's so cool. Again, guys, sorry if we don't have the energy tonight in our voice. I'm telling you right now, my voice is literally on fire. So if I'm drinking tea a little bit more, that's why. So I want to make sure that we have the best calls on here, and we're probably going to be mute for like the rest of the night after this. So we gotta rest up the voice. Something's not right. But I'm giving you literally everything I have. So, what's up, Long Ball? Come on, Sixers, step it up. I need this Embiid on 2K. Well, Embiid's not playing tonight, my guy. That's why the Sixers aren't. That's one of the reasons why the Sixers aren't winning, because he's out. But there's no Jimmy Butler for Miami either, so it's a different type of a game. More sloppy basketball, and Tyrese Maxey only has 2 points, so it's not good. He's 1 for 12 from the field, 0 for 4 from downtown. Let's hope he gets out of this funk, guys. That'd be really cool if he can just get red hot at any moment in time. Thanks for coming on, Long Ball. Merry Christmas to you, my guy. You're my brother. Honestly, it feels like the Sixers are down by 30, and the fact that they're only down by 10, it's really telling, because they can erase this. All they got to do is just go on a little run here, and then they're literally back in this. So they're still in this game. They just cannot. The runs that they allow for Miami can't be that long, you know? Merry Christmas to all you guys. Thanks so much for coming on here. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Now go again and do your thing. We just reached 1,600 subscribers today. We did a 3.5-hour stream for the Eagles. We started our cast at 4 o'clock. So we've been on here for We've been on OBS for about 5.5 hours, and I did a 6-hour stream on Saturday. I think that's where I probably did a lot of yelling, so that was probably not good for the vocal cords. Let's see. Oh, my weekly. Yeah, RB wants to know, where's Rocco? I have no idea where Robert Covington is. I really don't. Austin Crow just pointed out something, and I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit. Tyrese Maxey, even though he's 0 for 14 or 1 for 12 from the field, he has to continue to shoot. And I'm proud that he's continuing to shoot, even though he's not making the shots. It's what you need. The Sixers need to get scoring somehow, some way. And if they want to go win a championship, it's what they got to do, man. They got to make sure that Maxey is taking the shots. 72-62. Here's the Heat out of the timeout. A bounce pass by Jaquez Jr., and there's a shot that goes up, and goes in and out. Bamba Adebayo with the offensive rebound. Lowry trying to kick it out to Hero. Hero steps back, pulls up for two. Too strong. Jaquez Jr. with another offensive rebound. He'll find all the way in the corners is a three-point shooter, and Jaquez Jr. fights for another offensive rebound. That's the 4th offensive rebound that they've had in just after this timeout. They are just out-rebounding the Sixers and playing so physical. Really. So R.J. Hampton could not buy a bucket. He's 0 for 3 from the field and 0 for 2 from downtown. Heat still retain possession. So here's Hero at the top of the perimeter. Now trying to take it towards the baseline. Puts it up and puts it in with a right-handed scoop. 74-62. Heat lead it by a dozen points. And now Tyrese Maxey will try to get a pick set by Anthony Melton. It's stolen away, though, by Tyler Hero, and the Sixers will still retain possession as it goes out of bounds. They did a thing on 2K where if you choose the player of their respective teams and then and they won, you get an amethyst card. Oh, wow. That's wild. Merry Christmas to you too, my guy. There's a three-point shot that's no good by Tyrese Maxey. It was a 25-foot step-back jumper. He has been ice cold tonight. 1 for 13 from the field, but he has to continue to take the shots because this is who he has to be. He has to be the shot taker for the Sixers if they're not getting any offense going. There's a shot that goes up, and Tyler Hero is the one that gets fouled by, I believe, Tyrese Maxey. Because with the way that this team is operated, they don't really take a lot of shots. So Maxey, especially when Embiid is not stepping up or Embiid's not in there, there's no Covington, nothing like that. You need to try to make sure that somebody's putting up the shots. Here we go. First foul shot, no good by Bamba Adebayo as he missed the first free throw. Sixers do lead it by a dozen. Baltimore Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And what could be a preview to this year's Super Bowl, the two best teams in the NFL. It's 13-12 out in San Francisco. Baltimore has the football. Adebayo misses the second foul shot, and D'Anthony Melton climbs the ladder and comes down the chimney with that board. Top of the key he's at. Now we'll take it all the way towards the baseline. The shot goes up, and it's blocked by Adebayo as it goes out of bounds, and it'll still be 76ers basketball. Adebayo knew he wasn't going to be able to save it, so 8 seconds are left on the shot clock. There's 6:16 left to go in the third quarter. Sixers just down by 12, but they're just getting outplayed in every single department. They're shooting 35% from 3, 10 for 28 from the three-point line, and the Heat are 9 for 19. They're shooting 47.5%, so Paul Reed comes back in. He's in a lot of foul trouble. 4 personal fouls for him. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll come in for Mo Bamba. Maxey will try to inbound it to Melton. Melton could have just taken the three, but he'll try to pull down the right-handed sledgehammer, and it's good with nobody on him as he parts the Red Sea and just sledges it home. 74-64, Sixers down by 10. Jaquez Jr. kicks it back out to Hampton. Hampton did not take the three, even though he was wide open. Bam Adebayo being guarded by Paul Reed. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Adebayo trying to take on Reed with a jumper. It's up, and it goes wide right. And Kelly Oubre Jr. grabs the rebound, so the Sixers, if they get a bucket here, they'll cut the lead into single digits. Three-point shot. It's up and in by Kelly Oubre Jr. Holy moly, Kelly Oubre Jr. now 4 for 5 from downtown. He has 16 points. It's 74-67. Hero gets the ball loose. It's stolen away by Melton. Melton to Maxey. Maxey's layup is up, and that one goes in. Timeout called by Miami. As Eric Spoelstra wants to regather his team, and the Sixers have cut it down to 5. They're on a 20-11 scoring run in this third quarter with 5:19 left to go. More tea time. Let's turn up the heat. I'm with you, man. So far, I'm 3 for 3 on my picks and got a Brunson and a Joker. Got a Brunson, a Joker, and a Tatum so far, hoping to get Embiid and Donkey. Who's Donkey? Oh, Doncic? Doncic. Donkey. Oh, that's funny. Autocorrect, man. Sometimes these things, bro. So, yeah, so no Joel Embiid tonight. And, of course, no Jimmy Butler for the Miami Heat. Robert Covington still has not stepped in for the Sixers. And, again, curious as to why, if he's out or what. But Tobias Harris, 16 points. Kelly Oubre Jr. was 16 points. And the Sixers just doing a much better job out in transition. They're turning the heat up, no pun intended, on Christmas Day. Time for another sip of water, or a sip of tea. Guys, comment down below what your thoughts are on this game so far. Tell your friends about this channel, too, if you haven't done so already. I would really appreciate that. That would mean a lot to me. No autocorrect law. I call him Donkey with a lot of onky. That's funny. Donkey. Just like Shrek, guys. Just like Shrek. Cheers. Chaim. Paul Hudrick just tweeted out, quote, "This is a 5-point game. Bamba started the second half and continues to produce. Nick Nurse went to a zone and has thrown off Miami's offense a little bit." That's the one thing I've noticed, too. And I'm happy that Paul Hudrick quoted that, because I have noticed that they are playing more of a zone defense. And I think that Tower Hero is a little bit out of sorts, because I've noticed that DeAnthony Melton has been sticking his hand into the cookie jar a little bit more, and they're playing more scrappy. So I like how they're going to a zone, and this is why Nick Nurse, the tactician that he is just fantastic and is one of the best head coaches in the NBA. Kind of like a matchup zone. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot better. Just like Shrek. Don't get. There you go. You got it. See, I catch up on things, guys. I might have an old soul, but you know what? I still catch up on a lot of things because I try to have fun. Cheers again. Any cool presents that you guys got for Christmas? Let us know. Duncan Robinson gets the inbound, tries to find Kevin Love. The ball stripped, and it's foul called on Tobias Harris. There was a lot of physicality down low between Harris and Love. But Kevin Love, K-Love that is, that's what they call him, will head to the line to shoot 2 more foul shots. You understood long ball's language. I always understand your language. I speak long ballism. I do. First foul shot is up, and he drains it. And the Sixers are down by 2 possessions. They trail by 6 with 5:11 to go in the third quarter. So Love's second foul shot. He clanks that one off the top of the rim, and Paul Reed grabs his miss. Here we go. Tyrese Maxey will try to hand it off to Oubre Jr. Oubre Jr. at the top of the key. He's at the Casillas center sign. He'll try to ISO on Duncan Robinson. He goes into the lane, goes up with a shot, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for one more and try to convert on the and one opportunity. It's 75-71, 76ers down by 4. Robinson just initiating a lot of contact, and Oubre Jr. can make this a 3-point game by hitting a 3 the old-fashioned way. The foul shot is up, and it's nothing but net, and the Sixers have cut the deficit to 3. 4:50 to go in quarter number 3, as it's 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Caleb Martin with a drop-off pass inside to Jaquez Jr., and he has his way around Paul Reed. And I think we have another whistle here, and it'll be, I can't tell who it was. There was some trash talking going on, and I thought maybe a technical foul would have been called. But no, it's 77-72 Miami. Sixers have the basketball. And Maxey will just hand it off to Oubre Jr. So Kelly Oubre at the top of the key. He's been going off in this third quarter. He'll hand it back off to Harris. Harris at the foul line extended. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Finds Oubre Jr., who lets it fly for a triple. It's off the mark, and our rebound goes to Kevin Love. Good defense there by the Heat. They finally got used to the zone, and they closed out perfectly that time around. Hero trying to swing it inside-outside to Robinson for 3. It's up and in from the near wing. Duncan Robinson hitting a 25-foot jumper from the near wing. He has 9 points. He's made 3 out of his 6 shots from downtown. Maxey with a no-look pass inside to Paul Reed, and Reed throws down the flush. 80-74 with about 4 minutes left to go. So Duncan Robinson shooting 50% from the field, 49.7 to be exact, and averaging 15 points per game. Kevin Love has it on the near wing. He's being guarded by Oubre Jr. He'll pass it back outside to Tyler Hero. Hero's 3-point shot is way off the mark. It didn't even hit the rim. Maxey with the rebound. Maxey to Harris. One more to Oubre Jr. Oubre Jr. back to Harris for 3 on the near wing. Yes! Oh, yes, baby! Sixers down by a triple. 3:18 to go in the third quarter. And Tobias Harris is 3 for 5 from downtown. A no-look pass all the way to Robinson. Duncan Robinson kicks it back outside to Martin. Martin to Love. Love on the inside to Jaquez Jr. Jaquez Jr. gets it back from Martin. Gets his defender to buy on a little pump fake, and Jaquez Jr. scores on the 2. It's back to a 5-point lead for Miami with 2:50 left to go in the third quarter. And Melton's at the top of the perimeter. I will have a little bounce pass to Harris. Harris trying to take it to the cup, draws 3 defenders, puts up a shot, and Kevin Love with another rebound. Jaquez Jr. working very quickly, not wasting any time. They'll hand it off to Hero. Hero's layup is up, and it does not go in. Oh, man, he missed a bunny. Tobias Harris with the rebound, kicks it back outside to Melton for 3 on the near wing. Oh, it's good. It's good by Melton. DeAnthony Melton trying to melt the Heat and convert the Heat to snow. 11 points by Melton, and there's another 3-point shot that's up. It goes in and out by Miami. R.J. Hampton can't buy a bucket. He's 0 for 6 from the field. Melton could tie it with a 2 or take a 3 for a 3 for the lead. Tobias Harris on the far wing. Less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. He's at the elbow, tries to go up with a baby hook. It's up, and we have a tie game. 82-82 with 1:45 left in this third quarter, and the Sixers have outscored the Heat 33-19 in this quarter alone. Love outside to Hero for a wide-open triple. He clanks it off the front of the rim, and the Heat are now on what the Sixers were in that first half. Maxey steps back, pulls up for 3. It's up, and it's off the mark. Tyrese Maxey with just 4 points in this game. And now the Heat can take a lead with a 3 or a 2. There's a 3-point shot. That's no good. And Oubre Jr. grabs his miss. So we have a timeout called by Nick Nurse with 1:13 left to go in quarter number 3. And there we go. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Melt the Heat and turn it into snow. I love it. I love it. That just came to me, man. Sometimes these punchlines just come to you. We're like on a whole new level with our voice tonight. We're like going into Super Saiyan mode because my regular talking voice is like right here. Sixers are back in this game. Again, we're not trying to push it too much. Oh, I love you guys, though. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I go live or if I upload. We do 76ers basketball. We do Phillies baseball. We do Eagles football play-by-play. All play-by-plays on here, guys. That's what we do. So if you enjoy this content, I encourage you all to like and subscribe. We don't sell anybody short. We don't call it early on games, even when there's blowouts. They want to get reps. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We just get reps on here. Sixers shot 7 for 23 in the first half from downtown, and ever since the first half ended, they're 6 for 10 from three-point range in this third quarter. The Miami Heat, not too much offense on the other end. Here comes Patrick Beverley now in there for the Sixers. So Beverley will be the point guard. 1:10 left to go in the third quarter. Morris Sr. also in there for the Sixers. Melton for three on the other end. No good. And Kevin Love with the rebound. Sixers cannot get over the hump just yet. Lowry trying to take it to the baseline. Puts up a shot over Melton, and he gets called for traveling. So a traveling violation called on Kyle Lowry, the guy who played for Villanova a while ago, and he's been around the league for a very long time. 54 seconds to go. Sixers could take the lead with a 2 or a 3 here. Harris will bounce pass it to Melton. Melton's at the top of the perimeter, and he'll just bounce pass it to Beverley. Beverley being guarded by Lowry. Two veterans going at it against each other. Which one will win? Beverley takes it to the baseline, puts up a right-handed shot, and he's fouled by Lowry. So Patrick Beverley wins that battle by getting fouled, and he'll go to the line, and the Sixers can take the lead with one of these foul shots. How's the game looking? Was at a party, so wasn't able to catch much of it. Well, they started off very cold. This team was down by 14 points, or 13 points at halftime, and ever since then, they've just been turning it up. First foul shot is up and in, and there you go. The Sixers have the lead 83-82 for the first time. 41.2 seconds left. It's the first time since they were up 22-20 in the first quarter. Second foul shot by Beverley is nothing but net. 84-82. Heat have the basketball. 41.2 seconds left in this third quarter. Here comes Caleb Martin, as he'll bounce back, or R.J. Hampton, that is, and he'll bounce pass it to Kyle Lowry. Lowry back to Duncan Robinson. Robinson back outside to Lowry. Lowry at the top of the key trying to dribble towards the baseline. He finds Kevin Love, and a beautiful dish by Kyle Lowry. So we're back to a tie game. 3 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock, and a good play by the point guard, Kyle Lowry. 8 points for Love as he gets his second field goal of the night. Patrick Beverley at the logo. 4 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. It's actually about 3.5 seconds. Beverley still at the logo. 12 seconds to go, and he's fouled. 11.3 seconds on the game clock as Patrick Beverley got swiped on the head. And I believe that he'll go back to the line. Are they over the foul limit? That's the question. So R.J. Hampton is the one that swiped him, or Jamal Cain is the one that swiped him right on the head. So it's a personal foul. So the Sixers are in the bonus. And Beverley will try to help the Sixers retake the lead. 84-84 in Miami. And the first foul shot by Beverley is nothing but net again. And the Sixers do retake the lead. KJ Martin will sub in for Tobias Harris. So Kenyon Martin Jr., of course, one of the guys acquired by the Sixers in that James Harden deal, along with Marcus Morris Sr., Robert Covington, and Nick Batum. So no Nick Batum tonight either for the Sixers. I forgot to mention that. It's 85-84. Beverly's second foul shot is coming up, and it goes in. 86 points for the Sixers as they're up by 2. Here's Kane on a bounce pass to Lowry. 5 seconds left on the game clock. Shot clock's on blood. Lowry has to get moving. He does so. He's being guarded by Morris Sr. Takes it right to the cup. Goes up with a shot, and he hits the buzzer beater. He hits it. It's 86-86. He thought that he had a foul called, and that's going to do it here at the end of the third quarter as we go into quarter number 4. Let's see, there was about, he just got it in. Just got it in as we go into quarter number 4. We're locked in at 86 apiece. All right, I got to take another step off because I got to drink some tea and rest this voice because I'm sure that we're going to have a very wild fourth quarter, and I got to make sure I get as much rest as I can with my vocal cords. Be right back, guys. Again, I usually don't do this, but tonight, there's an exception. Be right back. Hello, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We're live for almost every single Sixers, Eagles, and Phillies games. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I go live. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, my guy? Thanks for coming on here. How's everyone today? Hope all is good, and hopefully you all had yourselves a very great holiday. Says Dark. Appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. Again, in case you're wondering why I'm speaking a little bit low, it's because I don't really have much of a voice, and I'm really trying to save everything I possibly can for this fourth quarter, and then we're just going to rest it the rest of the night, because it kind of hurts to talk like this. Just a little bit. Fourth quarter Maxey? Maybe. That'd be really nice. The 49ers are down by 4 at halftime. But I want to hear from you guys, man. How are you guys doing? Comment your thoughts down below. What have you guys gotten for Christmas, man? What have you gotten for Christmas? What are some cool gifts? Or even for Hanukkah, if you guys celebrate Hanukkah like me. What'd you guys get for Hanukkah? Let me know down below. All right, here we go. So we go to the fourth quarter. There's Tyrese Maxey out there for the Sixers. It'll be Maxey and Kevin Love that come in for both teams. Kelly Oubre Jr. will also sub in. Enters for Jaden Springer. There's a shot by Patrick Beverley, and he hits a 2 just about 6 feet away from the basket. And it's now 88-86. Sixers lead it by 2. Lowry trying to find Adebayo inside. It's deflected, and they're going to call a foul on Marcus Morris Sr. So the lineup that they decide to go with is Maxey, Oubre Jr., Morris Sr., House Jr., and Beverley. So they put Morris at the 5. It'll be interesting to see how Miami does attacking that. Adebayo has to pass it as he's at the top of the perimeter. He'll hand it off to Tyler Hero. Hero to Lowry. Lowry inside. It's deflected by House Jr. And with 3.5 seconds left on the shot clock, that's how much time the Miami Heat are going to have to put up a shot here. They'll inbound it from their baseline over towards the right side, the far right that is. Lowry will try to inbound it, and it's stolen away and intercepted by Daniel House Jr. Sixers up by 2. House Jr. finds Beverly. Beverly to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey goes up with a runner. It's too short. And another rebound will go to Miami. So Tyrese Maxey with just 4 points tonight. He's now 2 for 16 from the field and 0 for 6 from downtown. He has been ice cold. Duncan Robinson on the near wing. He'll back out towards the top of the key. He'll find Kevin Love. Love inside to Bam Adebayo. And Oubre Jr. fouls him just underneath the basket as Adebayo tumbles to the hardwood. And he needs a very quick second to just regroup himself. That is going to be a shooting foul. And maybe even, wonder if they may look at this to see if it's a flagrant. Because there was some contact on the head. I don't think that they're going to review it, but anything regarding the head, as far as swiping somebody or elbowing somebody, it seems like that they always review those types of plays. Adebayo with 16 points and 12 rebounds, 5 assists as well. He drains the first foul shot, and it's a 1-point deficit for Miami. 49ers down by 4 at halftime. It's 16-12 out in San Francisco. That's the only other game going on right now, and then the Dallas Mavericks will be in Phoenix tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time after the conclusion of this game. Second foul shot by Adebayo is up and in, and we have a tie game at 88 apiece. So just about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter, the Sixers and the Heat are tied at 88. Maxey to Oubre Jr., who tries to take it to the baseline, and it's stripped by Kane, but it goes out of bounds. Kane was the last one that touched it, and there's 8 seconds left on the shot clock for the Sixers. They'll have to inbound it. Beverly will be the inbounder from the Sixers baseline. Beverly will find Marcus Morris Sr., and Morris Sr. lost the basketball, thought he got fouled. That's what he thought, and the Heat will have the basketball, but Marcus Morris Sr. gets called for a tech, and he was not happy with the refs calling that play, so we'll have a technical foul free throw that'll probably be attempted by Miami, most likely. So that's his first technical, and Duncan Robinson will shoot the tech for the lead, and that's good. And now we'll inbound it from the 76ers side. The Miami Heat will have the basketball. It's 89-88. Marcus Morris Sr., a guy that has a twin, and Markieff Morris. They're both from northern Philly. He inbound it. Here's Duncan Robinson for a three-point shot off the mark. Jaquez goes up with a shot. That's no good. And we have, I believe it'll be a foul on the Sixers, and Jaquez Jr. is the one that gets fouled on that play. If 31 lovely people on here watching, make sure you guys like and subscribe, man. Turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. Another offensive rebound by the Heat, and that's why they're up in this game. 89-88, Jaquez Jr. puts up his first foul shot, and he hits it as Miami leads by 2 now. They're up by 2. We're still just less than 2 minutes underway in this fourth frame. Jaquez Jr. with 22 points tonight. He's 9 for 10 from the field. A lot of the shots that he's making are right near the basket, but he's also handling the basketball pretty well, too. 7 rebounds and 2 steals. And he does drain the second foul shot as the Heat lead it by 3. So the Sixers could tie it with a 3 or cut the deficit back down to 1 with a 2. Maxey with just 4 points tonight. He's been ice cold. Maxey steps back, pulls up for a 3 on the near wing, and that's off the mark again. He has to get back on defense. Kyle Lowry dribbles around the timeline. Maxey still being aggressive and staying on his defender. Duncan Robinson trying to dribble around the basket. A bounce pass made to Adebayo. Adebayo's runner is up and in. And the Sixers do trail by 5. Hopefully Maxey can still be aggressive and still try to continue to shoot the basketball. I'm hoping that he can try to finally get something to fall. Beverly's at the top of the perimeter. He'll bounce pass it to Harris. Harris loses it out in transition, and Duncan Robinson comes away with the steal as he intercepts it. 9.5 minutes left to go. The Heat about ready to go on a run, it looks like. And we have a foul called. It'll be on Tyrese Maxey. as he bumped into Bam Adebayo. It's just not been his day. He has really, and we've been pushing this narrative, but he has really been struggling, and he high-fives a couple of players, and he'll head over towards the far sideline, so he still is in there. 9:28 left to go in this fourth quarter, and Kyle Lowry gets it inside. Jaquez Jr. for three on the near corner. He's human. Kelly Oubre Jr. climbs the ladder and comes down the chimney as he corrals the board. Harris on the other end takes it right to the foul line. Tries to go up with a shot. Count the bucket and one. 93-90. A step-back fadeaway jumper by Tobias Harris. They have got to get him going. He does have 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. But with Tyrese Maxey being ice cold tonight, just 2 for 17 from the field and 0 for 7 from downtown, you need somebody to take over. And Harris's foul shot is good, and it's now a 2-point deficit. Adebayo gets the inbound, and he'll bounce past it to Jaquez Jr. 9 minutes left to go. Lowry will just hand it off to Duncan Robinson. Robinson's floater, a high-arcing floater, is up no good. And now Kane gets fouled on the offensive rebound. And again, the Sixers cannot box out. And Harris fouls him. Harris does foul him there. The Heat are out-rebounding the Sixers 45-31. And that is just unacceptable. Jamal Cain with 2 points in 13 minutes. First foul shot goes... It hits actually the back of the rim. Sixers do have 4 timeouts. The Miami Heat have 3, and Mo Bamba will step back in for Marcus Morris Sr. So Paul Reed has not had a good day whatsoever. Kelly Oubre Jr. has been stepping up. Mo Bamba has had a little run himself, and Tobias Harris has been playing very strong, especially with how cold Tyrese Maxey has been, so the second foul shot is good. Sixers down 94-91. All they need is they're within striking distance. They just need a couple of buckets here and just playing solid defense. Harris gets it on the low block, being guarded by Kane. Double team's coming. He'll pass it out, and there's a foul called. A lot of contact down low as Harris tried to pass it out to DeAnthony Melton, and Kyle Lowry's the one that's guilty for committing the foul. Or they'll actually call it on Jamal Cain. Thought maybe Lowry reached in, but there was a lot of contact by Kane too. Mo Bamba gets the inbound. He'll find Maxey. Maxey's runner is up, and it's no good. And finally, he gets fouled. The Heat, give them a lot of credit. They've been playing Maxey very physical, and they've been making it so hard for him just to even find space. And finally, he gets a call to go his way. But this is what Maxey needs. He needs to deal with adversity. A guy that's been averaging 26.5 points per game. Well, just 4 points for him tonight. First foul shot off the mark. He has just lost all confidence out there. Kelly Oubre Jr. trying to tell him to just take your time and just slow things down for yourself. You got to slow the game down. 94-91. And the second foul shot by Maxey is up, and he hits it. It's the second foul shot, and it's back to a 2-point deficit. 94-92. Heat lead it by 2. Lowry gets by a screen, and he'll take it right to the cup and hand it off to Jaquez Jr., and he nails the dunk. Another nice little pass by Kyle Lowry. He now has 2 assists. That's only his second one of the night. 96-92, Jaquez Jr. with 25 points. He's 10 for 12 from the field, 7 rebounds as well. Here's Tyrese Maxey standing at the logo. He'll hand it off to Oubre Jr. He'll fake the handoff. Maxey has it. 5 seconds left. He'll find Oubre Jr. for a 3 on the far wing. Oh, it's no good. He grabs his own rebound, though. He'll find Melton. Melton inside to Bamba. Mo Bamba puts up a shot. Oh, my gosh. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 more foul shots. That was a nice, unselfish play by Maxey, realizing that the shot clock was winding down. He found Oubre Jr., and even though Kelly didn't get his wide-open 3 to go, he got his own offensive rebound, and Bamba's going to go back to the line for 2 more foul shots. The first one is up, and he hits it. Maybe it might make sense to have Mo Bamba as the backup center at times. With all due respect to Paul Reed has been a very good backup center, but if the Sixers need to go with a center who can score, might be worth it to put him in there some of the time. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line. Jaquez Jr., who's being guarded by Melton. Now Melton steps up on Lowry. Lowry's high-arcing runner is up, and that one goes in. It's 98-93. Harris inbounds it to Tyrese Maxey, and now Kyle Lowry's going off. Just passing and dropping dimes and also shooting some really good shots. Maxey wants to ISO on his defender, steps back, thought about pulling up. He'll hand it back off to Bamba. Maxey dribbles into the lane, kicks it back out to Melton for a wide-open three. That's off the mark, and he tries to fight for the rebound. Lowry tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll still be 76ers basketball. They'll get a fresh 14. Kyle Lowry collided with a couple of people in the stands, and boy, that's always a scary sight, as he just was running down with a head of steam and got a lot of people to just pick him right back up. 7:14 to go in quarter number 4, and the Sixers are down by 5. So the Sixers do get the offensive rebound. DeAnthony Melton will be the inbounder, or now they're going to have Tobias Harris be the inbounder here. Let's see what they do. So Harris will try to find Bamba. Bamba gets it. He's being guarded by Bamba. Give it back out to Maxey. Maxey being double-teamed. Not getting any sort of space to work with whatsoever. Tries to find Melton, and then here's Oubre Jr. for a three at the top of the key. It's up, and that goes in. His foot was not on the line, they say, and it's now back to a 2-point deficit. Kelly Oubre Jr., 22 points. He's 5 for 8 from downtown. 15 seconds on the shot clock, less than 7 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Lowry for 3. He hits it, but don't count the bucket because we have a foul. Or actually, we have a heat timeout called on the floor with 6:50 left to go. So there still is a lot of basketball to be played. And Tyrese Maxey, who got double-teamed, tried to pass it out to DeAnthony Melton. Melton deflected it. It landed into the hands of Kelly Oubre Jr., and he just hit a 3. So that was the right play by Miami. It's just that the Sixers were able to capitalize, and they got the little lucky bounce in regards to the passing game. All right, I'm going to take another step off. I got to savor my voice. I really do. All right, be right back. See you soon. We're back on here, guys. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very, very fantastic day. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Where's the football game? I don't know why this is not up. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Where's the game? Why can't I find this being highlighted? Oh my gosh, this is really bugging me. Thursday Night Football scoreboard. No, there it is. Okay, good. What is wrong with this? Filters. Oh, because the browser auto refresh is on. I'll turn this off, and we'll remove this. Okay, that's better. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. The name is Jason Joseph. And there's 6:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hopefully you're all doing very well and having yourselves a very, very Merry Christmas. Another sip of tea. Oh, boy. you just subscribe to my channel, please comment who you are down below. Again, I'm sorry if I'm speaking a little bit low because I know that we have a new audience coming in, and I am starting to lose my voice. We were on for an Eagles game earlier, and we did like a 6-hour stream on Saturday. So, Kenneth Adams, what's going on, man? Merry Christmas. All what's good. Who's winning right now, guys? Miami Heat are winning. It's 98-96. All right, so Kyle Lowry's going to go to the line to shoot a foul shot, and Tyler Hero will come in for Duncan Robinson as the foul shot is good. A technical foul was called. It was a 3-second violation on Mo Bamba. And I believe that because that's his second technical, he's out of the game. Nope, he's not. He's still in there. All right, so it's 99-96. Kyle Lowry at the top of the key. And now standing over at the logo. Merry Christmas, JJ. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Lowry tries to kick it out to Jaquez Jr. for a triple. It goes in and out, and Mo Bamba comes away with the rebound. A good rebound by the Sixers. So a handoff to Tyrese Maxey. Sixers could tie it with a 3 or cut the deficit to 1 with a 2 here. Maxey with just 4 points tonight. He has been ice cold. Actually, give him 5. Maxey at the top of the key. He'll hand it off to Harris. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Harris has to be aggressive. He'll find Oubre Jr. for a wide-open 3 on the far corner. It's good! It's good by Oubre Jr. He has been in Super Saiyan mode in this fourth quarter. 99-99. 25 points by Oubre. He's 6 for 9 from downtown. Kyle Lowry answers with an elbow jumper of his own. And now the Heat lead it by 2. 5:50 left in this fourth quarter. And the Sixers down by 2. Maxey trying to drive it inside. Goes up with a elbow jumper. And again, it's short. Maxey now 2 for 18 from the field. 0 for 7 from three-point range. Lob pass inside to Jaquez Jr. Jaquez Jr. trying to take Tobias Harris to school. Gets him to buy on a little pump fake. And the runner's up and in. And Miami leads it now by 4. 103-99 with 5:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Harris at the top of the key, and he'll fake the handoff to Oubre Jr. He'll try to find Maxey. Maxey gets the double team coming. Melton tries to take it inside, goes up with a shot and a block, and foul's called on Kyle Lowry. How has Mo Bamba been? I've been with a family all day and saw a clip where he hit a few threes. Thanks for the score, too. Sorry, didn't see the score. Oh, dude, no. Oh, you're good, my guy. Yep. That's why we still treat this like it's a radio call, because sometimes we don't have the scoreboard right. First foul shot by Melton is up and good, so that makes it now 103-100. So Bamba has been doing a pretty good job tonight. He has 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists as well. Sixers are down by 3. There's no Nick Batum, no Robert Covington, and no Joel Embiid. Second foul shot by Melton is up and in. I'm surprised that Melton came into this game because it looked like that knee injury was pretty bad. But he just missed a game. That was against Toronto, 103-101. Speaking of Toronto, there's a former Raptor. That's Kyle Lowry. His three-point shot is up, no good. Jaquez Jr. trying to put it back up, and he gets fouled. Jaquez Jr. honestly has just been unstoppable on the glass. 9 rebounds for him. And also, when you just take a look at the full scoreboard, a lot of the rebounds he's had have been offensive rebounds. 27 points, that's a career high. 9 rebounds for him as well. He's had 4 offensive. The first foul shot is good. It's 104-101. Philadelphia Sports, thanks so much for the Merry Christmas wishes. I appreciate it, man. Again, sorry if we're not coming on with the full energy tonight. For those of you that are just coming in, I see now we have 40 people. We had like 30 people a couple of seconds ago, so my voice is not in the best condition. Second foul shot's good. It's 105-101, and Miami's still up by 2 possessions. Sixers do have 4 timeouts left, so that's good news for them. Maxey trying to take it to the elbow, hand it off to Melton. Anthony Melton on the far wing, steps back, pulls up for 3 over Lowry, and it goes in and out. Bamba Adebayo with the rebound. 4:35 left in the fourth quarter. Sixers still only down by 4. Hero with a bounce pass inside to Adebayo. Adebayo back out to Lowry. Lowry loses it, and it'll be 76ers basketball. I was so curious as to why Bam Adebayo just didn't take it to the cup himself. And now the Heat, I believe, the Sixers are going to call a timeout. I thought maybe they were going to challenge it. But the Sixers utilize a timeout. There's 4:27 left in the fourth quarter, and we'll be right back. I was shocked to see Mo in. The highlights I watched, well, nice. Yeah, it's been really nice, guys. Oh, boy. Drinking a lot of tea. I am praying that this game does not go into overtime. I'm really praying because this is, oh, boy. We're trying to get through this. We've dealt with a lot of adversity. The one thing that I remember is that we had a doubleheader on here for the Phillies game. And I don't know if it was a doubleheader for the Phillies game, but it was something that was really crazy. It was like going into like the 13th inning, and I thought, man, my voice is on fire, and it just does not feel good. And I took like the next 2 days off, I think, just because I recuperated after that game. But once you start a game, guys, I don't like to end it until it's done, you know? So even if our voice is like this, I still want to do it. But I'm trying to utilize all the energy. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, please make sure that you do so by clicking that super chat button down below. And also hit that like button and hit that subscribe button too, guys. We just reached 1,600 subscribers tonight, and I'm really happy that we just reached that milestone. And now we got to get to 1,700, you know what I'm saying? So Joel is out tonight too. Just nice to see us hanging in without JoJo. Hope you get your wish. No overtime either way. Yeah. I mean, any day I'll take overtime except for probably tonight. We also did the Eagles game too. So we've been on since 4:30. So. But we do play-by-play for Eagles football, for Sixers basketball, and Phillies baseball. We did 127 of the 162 for the Phillies. And we've been doing this channel for a year, guys. Yeah, I know. I was like, as soon as the game was done, I literally just started the stream about like 5 minutes into it and couldn't even get the clock down to 5 minutes. Because we have like a timer. I usually count down from 15 minutes till, before tip-off. But we only took off maybe 5 minutes just because it was so close. Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been putting on a clinic with 29 points, 9 rebounds, and he's 11 for 14 from the field in this game. It's really been absolutely solid. Next time the Sixers will play the Heat will be on February 14th. It'll be in Sixers land at the Wells Fargo Center. And they're back they're still going to be in Philadelphia on the 18th of March. And then the last game that they play will be on April 4th. It'll be in Miami. So the Sixers get the inbound here. It's Tyrese Maxey who gets it. Paul Reed comes in for Mo Bamba. Oubre Jr. trying to take it to the baseline, and it's stripped and stolen away by Tyler Hero. 4:13 left in this fourth quarter as we're coming down to the wire once again. Hero trying to find Jaquez Jr. Jaquez Jr. being guarded by Tobias Harris. He works around the screen. Jaquez Jr. spinning, trying to go up with a shot. It's blocked by Reed, but the Heat still retain possession. Tyler Hero. Hero has it at the top of the wing at the three-point line. He's getting double-teamed. It's intercepted by Melton as he was trying to find Duncan Robinson. Harris kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey swings it one more to Melton for a top of the corner three. It's off the mark. He was wide open. He had to take the shot. And 3:40 left in this fourth quarter. Sixers just got to play strong defense. Hero to Robinson wide open for a triple. It's up and in. That's a huge firework and a big shot hit by Miami. 3:31 left to go in the fourth quarter. Timeout called by the Sixers, and they now have 2 timeouts remaining. So Melton couldn't answer with a 3 at the top of the perimeter, And he tried to go in for a steal on Tyler Hero, and nobody could close out on Duncan Robinson. He has been such an assassin tonight, 4 for 8 from downtown, and has made 13 points. 45 people on here watching. Hopefully you're all doing well. Merry Christmas to all of you. Algo Gang, do your thing. We've been on here for 6 hours, almost 6 hours, and hopefully you're all doing very, very well. Let's take another sip of tea for this voice. Ravens are up by 18 points. What, did they just start the third quarter? There's 11:49 to go. Oh, boy. I'm literally just going to keep this up so that way you guys can just see it. All right. Well, until we come back from a timeout, which is right now. So DeAnthony Melton will get the inbound. He'll hand it off to Tyrese Maxey. 3.5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Maxey gets past the logo. He'll hand it off to Harris. Harris with a fake dribble handoff, and now he has to pass it out to somebody. Sixers are getting covered. Maxey to Reed. Reed scrambling, trying to find Harris. Harris for a catch-and-shoot triple. It's up, and it goes in. Oh, my goodness. Tobias Harris stepping up to the occasion, and the Sixers are down by 4. It's 108 to 104, both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Harris with 27 points. He's 4 for 6 from downtown. Reed trying to stuff his defender, Tyler Hero, that is. Hero gets some space off the pass by Adebayo. 3-point shot is up. It does not go in. Melton comes away with the rebound. Sixers down by 2 possessions still. Melton trying to hand it off to Oubre Jr. Oubre Jr. talked about taking the 3, and he's fouled by Jaquez Jr. Sixers not done just yet, as Jaquez Jr. gets called for the reach. And we have a foul called, and the Sixers will take it to the line as both teams are in the bonus. That was a beautiful shot by Tobias Harris, and he has been absolutely clutch tonight, stepping up for Tyrese Maxey, and this is what you need him to do. Oubre Jr.'s foul shot is up, and he can't hit the first one. Oh, boy. So this one would still cut it to a 3-point deficit, but you need the Sixers to make everything that they possibly can. They are 20-8 on the season, and the second foul shot by Oubre Jr. is no good. So he goes 0 for 2 from the line. Adebayo gets the rebound, and that is a big rally killer for the Sixers. Oubre Jr. trying to play defense on the other end. Floaters up. It does not go in. It's tipped back up and in, though, by Harris. Harris tipped it in. They're going to give it to Bam Adebayo. 110-104. Sixers still down by 2 possessions. Maxey wants to ISO. Will hand it off to Harris. Tobias Harris takes it right to the baseline. Shots up, and that's no good. And another rebound by Adebayo. Almost lost it. And he'll just hand it off to Kyle Lowry. Sixers got to play defense on the other end. Here's a 3-point shot by Robinson. It goes in. 113-104. Sixers have to scramble here in a hurry. Tyrese Maxey trying to take it right to the cup. And a foul is called on Jaquez Jr. So Maxey trying to be aggressive. He was being really, really passive. And Duncan Robinson now 5 for 9 from 3. He has made a lot of the clutch shots in the crunch time, and the Sixers still can't close out on him. 16 points for him. He's 5 for 12 from the field. Maxey's first foul shot is up, and it does not get the friendly bounce. That's just how it's been going for the Sixers tonight. Just not able to get the foul shots to go. They're 14 for 22 from the line. Maxey is shooting at 90% from the line. He's 10th in the NBA. The second foul shot by Maxey is good, so it's back to an 8-point deficit. Sixers still down by 3 possessions, and they're going to need to get stops on every single possession. Robinson hands it off to Hero. Hero gets it deflected, and Duncan Robinson has it at the top of the key. He'll try to hand it off to Adebayo. Adebayo's jump shot is up. It's way too strong. Maxey with the rebound. Sixers have got to make some shots here and play some solid defense to close this game out. Maxey's runner is up, and he gets fouled again. So at least Tyrese Maxey is being very aggressive as he'll go back to the line to shoot 2 more foul shots. That's what you want, and you just want him to just be in attack mode. They'll take that because that is what starts off a rally here. 91 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Maxey will go to the line for 2. Foul shot number 1 is no good again. He is really off. It just has not been his night whatsoever. It's 113 to 105, and sometimes it's just not your night. And clearly tonight is one of those nights. 6 points, 5 assists for him, and just has been shooting 2 for 18 from the field. 91 seconds to go in quarter number 4. And I'm a little confused. They'll have to reset things, and Nick Nurse does not look happy. Foul shot number 2 coming right up for Tyrese Maxey, and that one is good. It's still a 3-possession game. Lowry has to inbound it. They'll find Duncan Robinson. Robinson will find Lowry. They're still in the backcourt. Lowry has to try to get it past half court, and he does so. 14 seconds on the shot clock as the Heat are just trying to milk the clock down. A bucket here could probably put the game to bed. Lowry trying to find Adebayo. Adebayo trying to take Paul Reed to Septa. He puts it up and puts it in with the right hand. Maxey has to work really quickly here. It's 115 to 106. Sixers still down by 3 possessions. Melton tries to find Reed. Reed with a 3-point shot from the near corner, and that's off the mark, and that's probably going to do it for the Sixers. 55 seconds to go. They would need a miracle to run their way. Adebayo gets double-teamed, and Paul Reed gets called for a foul again. Paul Reed didn't know why he would get called for a foul. He thought he was just jumping, and he's arguing as he's animated with the refs here. Maxey's saying, just calm down, man. Let's see, can they challenge that? Nick Nurse may want to challenge it and throw it right in. I don't know if they can challenge it, and I think that they will. So, Sixers have a timeout here, and let's see. This is all or nothing for the Sixers, so they don't have anything to lose. Not over yet, unless this challenge is unsuccessful. Again, hit that thumbs up button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. 33 likes and 44 people on here watching. Pretty sick. 45% of you say that the Heat's going to win, and it looks like those 45% of you are correct. All right, another sip of tea. The Ravens are just cooking the 49ers. Oh, my goodness. 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 5. And Baltimore still literally could get a touchdown here, it looks like. Unless they just scored. Wow. JJ, you did a good job tonight. Merry Christmas. Thanks, Kelvin. I appreciate that, man. The 76ers without Embiid looking really sloppy. Kelvin, I appreciate that, man. You know, usually we don't sound like this. We have a lot more energy. But, again, the miles are on the tires tonight, if you know what I mean, with the vocal cords. So Adebayo is going to go to the line. So the Sixers, I think that they lost their challenge, and this is just to ice the game here. So the Sixers called a timeout, and Reed's going to go to the line to shoot a couple of foul shots. And the first one is up, and he hits that one. So it's a 10-point lead for Miami. Guys, if Tyrese Maxey literally is not 2 for 18 tonight, and he's like 7 for 18, the Sixers win. So I don't want to hear that the Sixers lost because they didn't have any depth. Maxey was cold. Tobias Harris came to play. 117 to 106. Sixers down by 11. Tyrese Maxey trying to go downhill. Layup is up and in. And now the Sixers down by 9. 117 108. Hero inbounds it. They'll have to foul. I don't know why they're not fouling, but here's Kyle Lowry. Lowry trying to find Robinson. Robinson back to Lowry. They're still not fouling. 35 seconds to go. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And now Lowry tries to find Robinson. Robinson's three-point shot is up, and it doesn't even hit the rim. It's saved by the Heat and stolen away, though, by Tyrese Maxey. Maxey pulls up from the logo. It's up, and he finally hits a three. 117 to 111. Can the Sixers get a steal off the inbound? That's the question. So Duncan Robinson gets it, and the Heat will try to play keep away. Jaquez Jr. now has it. And a foul is called on Tobias Harris with 13.3 seconds to go. Sixers still have one timeout left. And Tyrese Maxey finally hit his first three, and now he has 12 points. That's his first three of the night. He's 1 for 8 from downtown. And we have to win without Joel. We have to get Siakam or Markin. And OG, yeah, agreed. First-time listener, you did great. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You did great from what I saw. It gets even better when we have more and more energy in our voice. But right now we're on fumes. First foul shot's good by Jaquez Jr., and the second foul shot's good too, and it's an 8-point lead now for Miami. So it's 119 to 111, and Harris puts up a 2-point shot. That's no good. Melton gets the rebound, puts it back up and in, and with 4.2 seconds left, the Sixers are going to let the Heat inbound this one, and the Heat win by a final score of 119 to 113, as the Heat are able to get the victory, and they'll now advance to 18-12 on the season, while the Sixers are 20-9. So they'll certainly take that, the Miami Heat that is, and Tyrese Maxey, even though he had a very cold night shooting-wise, has to keep his head high. But, give the Heat a lot of credit, though. But the thing is, I'm happy he's taking the shots, because you're going to have nights where you're just so cold. It's not going to be your night. Tonight was not my night, guys. Tonight was not my night. My voice just ran out of gas on me, and, it is what it is. But then we're going to have great calls. So shooters shoot, and that's always my philosophy. You know what I'm saying? So, we give it all we have. Tyrese Maxey definitely showed a lot of effort out there today. Even though the shots weren't falling, I'm so happy that he was being aggressive. He was taking those shots because, again, if the Sixers want to win a chip, it doesn't matter if Embiid puts up like 25, 30 shots. They need the scoring to come from somebody else when Embiid is not having his night. And honestly, I'm happy that they played the way that they did under the circumstances, with Tyrese Maxey just being ice cold and Tobias Harris stepping up the way that he did, and Oubre Jr. stepping up the way that he did too. So, Jaquez Jr. is the 5th rookie with 30 points and 10 rebounds on Christmas Day. So he joins Patrick Ewing, Walt Bellamy, and Oscar Robertson, and one more person as well for doing that. That's true. When they get scared and don't shoot, that's a bigger problem. Correct. Absolutely. Great streams today, JJ. Thank you, Merrick. I appreciate that. All right, we got to rest this voice, man. We got to rest it. I love you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button. We're on here for almost every single Sixers, Eagles, and Phillies game. And I'll see you all, I guess, on Wednesday. Yep, I'll see you guys Wednesday, unless the voice gets really, really bad. So, all right, Lila Tove, good night. Merry Christmas to you all, and happy holidays. Love you.